Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a little ink drawing. I wanted to preface the video first, just for anyone who's not familiar with my content. I haven't done a lot of long form stuff in a while, so some of it's kind of janky, and I am stuck in bed, so I have to kind of draw at weird angles. So for any of those that might have like motion sickness or anything, just let me know. I'm going to be talking through the video, but anyways, let's get right to it. Thanks for watching. So today in this video, what I really wanted to cover was the use of pens and markers. So here in this video, you see that I'm using a Micron. These pens are normally a little expensive, but I have some tips on how to really find them at a pretty reasonable price. See, every Sunday, Michaels puts out a coupon. On top of that, if you sign up for their rewards, they have a bunch of deals where if you purchase a certain amount, then you get either a $5 coupon or a $10 coupon, in a couple weeks. So what I like to do is I stack those, and then I try to find when the Microns have the buy one get one half off or buy one get one free on the multi-packs. Normally the multi-packs will come in one size, or they'll have an assorted size. So I recommend definitely looking out for the assorted size, because as you see here, this angel that I'm drawing for my comic, I have a lot of different sizes being used here. For fine detail, I use a 005. For the outline, I'll either use a 0.08 or a 0.05. For any new people to inking, my biggest recommendation to see if you actually like it is to pick up a cheap set from like Five Below or even Dollar Tree, and make sure that they come in different sizes. Now there's different denominations, so with this one it'll be the 0.00, whereas I believe it's Faber-Castell, they use like small, extra small, medium, and fine, and then brush tip. It's very similar. You just have to look on the back to make sure that they align with that. My biggest recommendation though is if you are going to be doing inking, just make sure it's the kind of inking that you're going to be using it for. For example, if you're going to be filling up big spaces, I recommend using a big brush pen. So you can get those in any brand, but preferably for, if you're an intermediate, look for the Sakura brush pen. That's going to be a separate pen. But if you're kind of beginner, any set that you pick up that's a variety pack will have a brush tip, either a large brush or a small brush. So if you're going to be one of those inkers that like to fill in a lot of black, that's the way I would go. If you're kind of like me, where I'm kind of in between, I like to fill in areas, but I also like to hatch and create depth that way. I will like to go with the smaller nibs and then just hatch and create depth. And as you can see here on the handle, I'm really packing it in there to give it that harsh light, kind of beaming on the top of the staff, and then the bottom of the staff is where all the I'm packing in the line work. So those are the recommendations I would have. As far as starting off, there's plenty of videos on YouTube where you learn different hatching techniques. The biggest two differences are there's clean hatching, where you follow one angle straight through. Then there's scratch hatching, which is you're just kind of filling it in. Both ways are recommended if that's what you're going for. If you're going for a more unified piece, it's actually important to do the hatching where it's organized, because it just looks cleaner. But if that's not what you're going for, if you're like making me a pretty gritty comic, scratch hatching actually has a place. If you're also into pointillism, which is nowadays they call it stipple art, but pointillism is the proper the proper name for it. You know, if you want to call it stippling, that's up to you. I have no problem with that. Whatever works for you, right? Stippling's really cool. I've done some stipple work. That's not my strong suit, but for just testing out your pens, it's a good way to kind of see which dot size you really enjoy. I also recommend that if you're coming from the digital space and you're transferring to paper, there's going to be this weird transition period where it's good to just get out a scrap piece of paper and just jam out and just create, lines and wiggles and shapes, and really get that uniformity down, so that way when you go to your bigger piece or your comic or your whatever piece you're working on, you have already kind of a basis of what these pens will do. My biggest recommendation with working in ink is to have fun with it, and that's one of the things I wanted to leave off the video with. I think that we get caught up on trying to create something viral and create something that people are going to love, and people forget that you got to create something that you love and that you enjoy. And I always tell people that if you don't like creating, you're not going to enjoy it. So you have to love this. You have to enjoy what you're doing. Right now, being stuck in bed, I don't have much to do other than create. I've just been, churning out videos and working on my art, playing little video games. So I would recommend just enjoy it, have fun with it, put something positive out in the world, and don't let people kind of drag you down, because they are going to be detractors online. Everyone knows how to do something. Me specifically, because I'm telling you what to do. But at the same coin, if you find a way that you like something, it's not up to somebody else to tell you how to do it. So I can tell you all day long, hey, this is how you should do something. But once you pick up those pens and you find something that works for you and it looks pretty cool to you, put it out there. Creating stuff for online can be kind of stressful because you're always trying to please the audience. And part of it has to please yourself. You have to make sure that it's something that you really want to put out there. And there's going to be a lot of artists out there who are going to be like, oh, I don't want to put anything out. I'm scared that I'm going to get, labeled, blah, blah, blah. As long as your art doesn't hurt anybody and it's an expression of what you're doing, put it out there and really enjoy yourself with creating. Because in this world of destruction, in this world of corruption, the one thing we always have is positivity and creativity. So I ask that any artist watching this, if you do have a moment and you see another artist putting stuff out there and they probably have one like on a picture, just leave a like, leave a comment, say, hey, I really dig this. Because you can kind of get lost in all the negativity out there, but sometimes putting, some positivity out there will make a difference for that artist. Right now, with our field getting encroached on by tech billionaires, it's nice to see that people actually do still enjoy traditional art. And some of my art lately has been kind of focusing on that topic, so you'll see a lot of cybernetic women, and that kind of in between of cyborg and human, because it sometimes feel like we are all just kind of cyborgs. Even though we don't probably have cybernetic pieces in us, we always have attached to this piece of electronic, and we're so not detached from it. When we wake up, we look at it. When we go to sleep, we look at it. So I think that's why I really want to focus on these androids and cyborgs, because it's interesting. And the idea that at some point we're not going to create art as a way to fund ourselves. I still think art's going to exist because the human expression has to come out, and the human idea has to become, sentient, if that makes sense. So I think putting stuff out there is huge, and even if like feels like you're sending stuff into the void, sometimes you don't need to, make stuff for other people. It's much better to create stuff that's gonna make you feel better, mentally, and creatively too, because it's just a creative outlet, and creativity is never gonna go away, even with the rise of AI. Nothing's ever gonna take creativity away. Human creativity is here to stay, and art, art's definition is a human-made form. It's us. It's not a cybernetic or a artificial creation. It can mimic, it can scrape, it can try to create stuff that we've made, but it's never going to replace human creativity. I've heard some AI music, and you can hear that it's not human. It might sound okay, but it's not real. You can hear real human emotion through music, the same way you can see real human emotion in art. And seeing mistakes in art is going to be commonplace, and I hope in the future we're going to see a lot more art of people kind of rebelling against the idea of a computer drawing or a computer creating what we've made. And it's a big difference when there's a tool like a pen. So circling back to that, sorry, I had to get off my my high horse there, but hopefully some of you guys can agree. If you do, please leave a comment down below. I love talking to you guys. I love reading your comments, and some of your feedback is huge. I got a feedback a couple videos back about my audio, so I'm trying to fix that. I'm trying to make the audio sound a lot better. Other than that, I really hope you guys enjoy these, smaller videos. They're not like my old videos where they were like 40 minutes long. These are more, I wouldn't say snack size. Snack size would probably be my shorts. These are more kind of like combo pack. Those combo packs you get at the Chinese restaurant, where it's enough to fill you up, but it's not like a huge meal. That's what I look at these videos as, is kind of like a little combo pack. When you get an injury like this, you tend to sit and stew. And one of the things I always tell myself, because this isn't the first time that I've been kind of sidelined, I've had health issues for a while. And the one thing I always tell myself when this happens is I'm not to give up, and keep myself keep my creativity. I misspoke. Keep my creativity going, and keep working, keep drawing, keep writing, keep editing, keep filming, just anything to keep your creative juices going, because you're gonna get better. And so that's kind of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling, and I can't wait to see your comments. Ever since I started posting videos again, I'm getting a lot of new visitors to this site, and I really appreciate all of you guys that have come and checked out my YouTube channel. I always forget to ask, but if you have a chance, please hit the like button. The subscribe button would be awesome. Don't forget to ring that bell to get notified of new videos, since I've been putting a lot more videos out. I didn't really talk about it much before because I didn't put out that many videos, back to back like this, but now it's important that I have that notification for you guys. Also, if you have a chance, I don't have it linked in the comments yet or in the description, but I do have a Patreon now, which is more of my artwork. You guys get access to the artwork, and I have a DeviantArt with all my artwork on there, so you don't have to pay for the DeviantArt. And the Patreon is free as for some content, and then some content you have to pay for. But it's most of the stuff that you see on the website, so it's more of just a support for me and the channel. Please leave a comment. As always, don't forget to keep it over 9,000. And like I said, just pay it forward. So you see someone struggling out there with not getting engagement on their art, just leave a like. I appreciate you guys. And as always, don't forget to keep it over 9,000. Take care.